You ever notice how just seeing a Doberman kind of changes the way you feel? There's something about them, that eye contact, the posture, the presence, that really makes you think, if that dog was with me, nothing would get near me. And the wild part is that most people assume that that feeling comes from that intimidating look they have on the outside. But that's only the surface. Because underneath that silhouette are instincts, reflexes, and the kind of built-in human protection logic that you simply don't find together in any other breed. They analyze people the second they enter your space. They reposition their bodies around you without you noticing. They create invisible safety buffers everywhere you go, and their reputation alone can stop the wrong person before they ever get close. And all of this really just blends into something really rare and special. A Doberman doesn't just protect you. A Doberman changes the way you move through the world. This is why this breed makes you feel safer than any other dog breed in the world. Let's get into it. Physical capabilities. These are physically imposing dogs, weighing between 75 and 100 pounds and standing 26 to 28 inches tall to their shoulders. Their bodies are packed with lean muscle, and their deep, broad chest gives them a naturally strong and athletic posture. The Doberman is built for speed. Dobermans can hit 35 to 40 miles per hour in short bursts and can sustain longer bursts of around 30 miles per hour with ease, putting them in the top speed tier of all working dogs. And while there's no standard for gauging bite pressure, Dobermans are able to open their mouth extremely wide, allowing them to use their rear molars while biting down more than other breeds. This allows for maximum leverage while biting, and as a result, they can hit extremely high bite force numbers. The Doberman is believed to bite with a force of around 308 psi, high enough to rival the bite force of a young leopard in the wild. And because they're the only breed ever specifically engineered to protect humans from other humans, their size is nearly perfect. They're large enough to be an overwhelming force against a person, but still agile and explosive in a way that giant breeds just can't match. Traditionally with cropped erect ears, a docked tail, and also sporting a very thin, sleek, single-layer coat, these dogs are very hard to get a hold of and extremely difficult to control in a physical confrontation. The Psychology of Deterrence. As a former law enforcement officer myself, I know the importance of stopping a problem before it ever begins, and Dobermans have one of the strongest visual intimidation factors of any breed. The Doberman has been featured on countless television shows and movies as an incredible, imposing, and intimidating force, and for very good reason. They have a very stoic nature to them. They appear incredibly alert at all times with a forward-leaning stance, and they're one of the breeds most known for holding direct eye contact with everyone, something that can certainly be incredibly intimidating. And with their muscular build, their broad chest, and thin coat that reveals every muscle on their bodies, it's easy to see why they're so good at stopping problems simply with their presence. And of course, their reputation is global. It's no secret how powerful, intelligent, and loyal these dogs are to their owners and what they're capable of. This makes you, as their owner, feel incredibly safe, and anyone who would do you harm, it leads them to think twice. Now, their physical capabilities and the psychology of the Doberman as a deterrence factor are arguably the biggest factors that make their owners feel safe, but there are a whole host of impressive natural instincts built into this breed that makes their owners feel incredibly safe on a daily basis, such as the step between instinct, forward pressure. Dobermans have this incredibly unique instinct to physically step between their owners and a stranger without a single command, and they seem to keep sort of a forward pressure with unfamiliar situations or people who are interacting with their owners. Now, this very basic positioning instinct certainly gives their owners a subconscious feeling that someone is watching over them because, well, someone is. The instant human radar scan. Now, another way that Dobermans make you feel safer is they have this built-in natural instinct to read humans directly. They're more just human focused than other breeds. You'll notice they seem to kind of instinctively scan every room or an outdoor space when you go somewhere out that's brand new to them, and this is not unique or rare with this breed at all. Every Doberman owner notices this at some point. And when you constantly see your dog being just so vigilant, it just seems to trigger your own vigilance. It's sort of this psychological safety loop that kind of builds on itself. Natural recall and check-in. you have a powerful dog like a Doberman, nothing makes you feel safer than when that dog is always checking on you. And this is a natural feeling that I think we all have from childhood and our own parents checking on us. It instinctually just makes us feel safer. And Dobermans have this incredible behavior that they almost universally engage in of routinely checking back with their owners or even running back to their owners and sort of tagging up with them when they're off leash. And Dobermans will do this even with zero off-leash training more often than not. It's easy to see really why this constant instinctive checking in behavior from your Doberman when you're out in new environments would give you just this very strong sense of safety. Entry, guarding, and nighttime behavior. One of the most impressive natural instincts that owners notice is how their Doberman naturally sleeps facing the door to their bedroom at night. And this behavior, it's rooted in their original purpose of being a protection dog created by a tax collector and night watchman, Carl Frederick Lewis Doberman, in the late 1800s. These dogs are very light sleepers and they'll anchor themselves in the choke point of the house and always be facing that choke point. And no matter how quiet you are, all Doberman owners will notice this, if you get up in the middle of the night, they wake up instantly and they're just glued to your side. When this happens 100% of the time in the middle of the night when you wake up, it's hard not to feel just completely safe as this dog's owner. Tone and emotion detection. Dobermans are indisputably considered one of the most loyal dog breeds in the world. Take a look at any of the most loyal dog breed lists and you will see the Doberman. I don't care who's putting that list together. And with their high focus on their owners, they also happen to be incredibly sensitive to their owner's emotions and even their owner's micro expressions. This has an incredible effect of creating a real just sense of security with their owners. And once they begin to spot this ability in their dog, the owners just seem to kind of naturally begin to rely on it. Because when this ability to read your tone and emotion is combined with a Doberman's situational awareness, even if you ever become tense in any situation, even if you don't think you're showing any signs of this tension, you'll see your Doberman stiffen his body, lean forward, ears erect, attach themselves close to your side, and lock their eyes on any unknown variable in your situation. They are arguably one of the quickest breeds to physically respond to rising anxiety in their owners. Before we go any further, I really want to highlight something that's helped thousands of Doberman owners feel more confident about their dog's long-term health. And that's really incredibly important for us on this channel. And that's high-quality nutrition for your dog. That's Ollie. Now, Ollie makes fresh, human-grade meals for your dog of any breed, but it's perfect for Dobermans. It's formulated with veterinary nutritionists, and it uses real ingredients that you would recognize instantly, like what's sitting in your kitchen right now. This stuff isn't kibble, and it's not like kibble pretending not to be kibble. It's real prepared food designed to support your dog and their individual lifestyle. Just answer a few of their questions during the sign-up process. They'll customize everything for you. It's really simple. And if you've ever wondered whether your dog's food is actually giving them what they need to really feel good on the inside, to move really well, and to live a long, healthy life, this is one of the easiest upgrades that you can make. And right now, they're offering an incredible discount. Just use my code. It's Doberman Planet. It's all caps, and you'll get 60% off your very first box with them so you can try them out and see the difference for yourself. The link is right below. It's dobermanplanet.com/freshfood, and it'll take you straight to Ollie. Check it out. Even just giving it a try once and seeing what changes you notice in your dog is just a really great idea. We believe in this heavily here at Doberman Planet, so give it a shot. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. All right, let's get back into it. Pattern recognition engine. Now, one of the biggest ways that Dobermans make their owners feel safer than any other breed out there is this insane ability they have to recognize patterns out in their environment and even build their own new habits quickly based on those patterns. Dobermans love routine and they rely on it. And this means they know when you wake up, they know when you leave for work and when you come home, and they know what normal looks like in your neighborhood and in your backyard too. So when anything in this pattern feels off, they investigate. They're very curious dogs, and they're on alert when they do it. You can actually see their anxiety start to raise when this happens. They'll start pacing around your house and yard, investigating their environment. They might even whine quietly under their breath, and that's just their increased stress response, by the way. And if anything looks off, they're gonna investigate it. Not only do they recognize patterns when they shift, but they build their own routines around the rhythm of your life. They'll predict things like the exact minute that you're gonna get home, the time you leave for work, or even react when the same loud car passes the house every afternoon. Owners see their Dobermans adapt very fast and adapt intelligently, and this flexibility makes them remarkably in tune with changes in your home changes in your schedule, or your environment. And it's one of the Doberman's most underrated superpowers, in my opinion, pattern-based type of vigilance. And when you come to really expect this from your Doberman, it feels like you're living with just this personal sentry who's always one step ahead of you, quietly monitoring the world for anything that feels off, always assessing, always ready. It's an unbelievably reassuring feeling. If you want to experience how a Doberman can actually make someone feel safer every single day, watch this video right here. It follows Chandra and her Doberman Kingston, and it's the perfect example of real-world protection from this breed on a daily basis. Or choose the other video on your screen if you just want to dive deeper into this breed. I'll see you over there.